Marching band has been around as early as the 1800s. Over the years, there has been an ongoing subtle debate. While marching band is most definitely a physical activity, some may not include it as a sport, though on the other hand, many do. In order to settle this, who better than to ask than Riverside's one and only Marching Tigers? The Riverside Marching Tigers are a local marching band. They have been seen in numerous music videos, films, and commercials across the country, and have performed in parades and Disney theme parks across the world. We discussed what makes marching band so diverse and complex, as well as physical, compared to other activities. This is what they had to say.
Depending on which instrument you play, either if it's a flute, the lightest, or a tuba, the heaviest, you have to put in a lot of work and also awareness of people around you. So that adds another layer that a lot of people don't really see.
What I would say that makes marching band a sport is the amount of time we put into it, just multitude of tasks we have to be doing while we're performing our show. Not only are we playing the instruments at a very high degree, we're also marching extremely difficult drill and doing visual choreographed material.
The most physically demanding aspect has to do with the amount of movement now that is involved while they play. So the simultaneous demand from 30 years ago has increased twofold this moment. So as opposed to a student just standing on the football field and playing standing still, they now have to do lower body movements, things like that. So the body's never really in a totally non-aerobic state. It's always moving. And the fact that now tempos have increased quite a bit. For example, we have tempos that are as low as 128, 84, but then we have parts that are shown that are 184 and 170. So when you put that in a 10-minute production, think about it this way. It's the equivalent of running in place for 10 minutes, and varying the levels of hills on a treadmill, up and down. What does your heart rate do? It comes up and comes down, kind of thing. So the aerobic activity and the simultaneous demand has increased quite a bit in that aspect. So that's why it's become much more of a demanding activity.